All right, Sonny, shut down those spreadsheets and leave the drama with your mama because we are on the show that's in the afternoon, also known as
Afternoon Delight.
That's right. I'm here with my Sunny Honeys. I've got Adalwe, Christina, and Melanie here, and we've got a lineup just for you, boo. We've got a pop culture Thunderdome quiz. I think it's weird and wild holiday gifts given over time. We also have Meme It or Leave It. Who knows? Maybe it could be horrible. I think it's holiday gift fails today. Very interesting. Addie's Reddit Rundown Report. It's been spicy. It's been sassy. I am ready to get into that. What's the TLDR today? We're going to find out soon. We also have Is This News? Is where Melanie has sent over 3 articles, and we are going to be the judge and the jury to find out, is this newsworthy, or is this maybe not something that we need to be discussing at this moment? Yeah, right.
Or is it David Rush?
Or is it David Rush, which is a wild card?
His own category.
Yeah, he is in his own category.
He is in his own category. That's got my wheels moving. We might need to make a David Rush game. Smash, Mary, Ghost will finish this show off today. But first, let's get into that pop culture Thunderdome quiz. Mel, can you give us some music?
Thunderdome quiz. No.
Weird holiday gifts.
Yes, that was so good.
That's the new chorus.
Literally
All
perfect.
right.
Take it to the bridge.
Which that was funny.
Wow.
Which celebrity once gifted their partner the deed to a moon crater as a holiday gift? Was it Tom Cruise, David Bowie, Kim Kardashian, or Dennis Rodman?
I feel like it's a stupid Tom Cruise thing, but I kind of feel like it could be David Bowie.
David Bowie is what I'm going with.
That's what I feel like it is.
I like the David, but I'm going to do David Bowie.
All right, I'm going to...
Although I could see Dennis Rodman too.
Right?
Yeah, honestly.
I'm going to say Dennis Rodman.
Okay.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
True or false? The original Pet Rock came with a training manual including commands like stay and play dead.
True.
True.
There's a roofing company on
True.
US 1 called Big D.
Oh.
I drive past it every day, and I'm like, I need to take a picture and send it, and I keep
I
forgetting.
want to get a t-shirt.
You're going to send him a pic of the big
Big
D.
D.
The big bird.
Unsolicited.
You know, Christina, you collect one, you can collect them all.
Oh my God.
It's like a Happy Meal toy.
Next up, which tourism board made and sold bags of reindeer poop, actually chocolate, as a holiday gag gift? Was it Canada? Was it Wyoming? Was it Denmark? Or was it Alaska?
I'm going to say Canada.
I'm going to say Wyoming.
I'm going to say Alaska.
D. A, B, D. Nice.
Love the D.
True or false? There was once a holiday fad called Hug Me Cactus, a plush cactus that hugged back with rubber spikes.
I'm going to say I hope that's true.
I'm going to say false.
I hope it's true.
'Cause I feel like
I'm
I'm...
teaching some bad lessons. But I want to say true.
True, false,
Just 'cause
true.
It seems cute.
Next up, which fast food item became a massive Christmas gift craze in Japan after a famous marketing campaign? Was it Burger King Crown Bundles? Was it KFC Fried Chicken? Was it McDonald's Holiday Nuggets? Or was it Domino's Pizza Cake?
It's KFC. There was a big story circulating about it, too.
Yeah,
going
I
with
think
KFC.
KFC. Yeah, same.
I'm only saying that because I'm copying Mel. I should make that known.
Don't copy me.
B's across the board. Next up, someone actually produced a $100,000 diamond-encrusted Furby as a luxury holiday toy.
I'll say true. Why not?
That sounds like something, yes, somebody would do.
Yeah, true.
Trues across the board. Next up, which novelty gift was marketed as the perfect present for people you love to annoy? Was it the squeaking pickle? Was it the annoy-a-tron? Was it the yodeling pickle? Or was it the screaming goat button?
Screaming goat button.
I love that.
I'm going to say
It
that.
was a pickle, though.
Where's
I
the
like the-
wrong button?
I like the yodeling pickle. I'm going to do that.
Wrong button.
That's a good one. That's a good guess.
No,
I'm
E.
going to go with A. So,
D, C, A.
put it out.
True or false? A high-end retailer once sold snowballs for Christmas. Literally snow in a box overnighted to buyers.
True.
True.
I'll say false.
False,
Because I think
though.
I'm already losing this quiz.
Which celebrity gifted their entire staff a private island for the holidays? Oprah, Elton John, Celine Dion, or Beyonce?
Oprah.
This sounds like Oprah for sure.
You get an island. You get an
my
island.
We all get
Goodness.
islands.
I'm gonna say Elton John.
Ooh.
B.
I'm
Elton
dead set on
John.
losing this quiz.
Next up, true or false? There was a holiday season where people were gifting canned unicorn meat, complete with glitter and rainbow chunks.
I'm gonna say true.
True.
Ew. I'm gonna say false.
Those
I don't
poor
blame you.
unicorns.
I don't blame you on that one. Glow and tell question. Any holiday, doesn't have to be Christmas or the holidays. What was the most memorable or weirdest holiday gift that you ever got or received? No, that means the same thing.
So for my mom, I made this book. And it talked about like all the things that make a good mom. Like I put a recipe in there and like
that's so
pictures of like
nice.
through the years and stuff.
That's
I love
awesome.
that.
I do love that.
She's probably in comments crying right now, actually.
I'm sure she still has the
She
book.
totally still has it.
Yeah, that's special.
That's sweet.
I love handmade gifts like that. It's really, it means it comes from the heart.
So the first thing that comes to mind for me is that one year when I was like, I don't even know, I was little, I was like 8 maybe. My grandmother always got us American Girl dolls. And so one Christmas, she got us a trip to New York City for the day, a flight there and a flight home, same day.
You got to go to the store.
Wow.
To go to the store and get our girls' hairs done.
Oh my God. Yeah, they have a salon there
You
and
have
a
a
tea
salon
party.
there, you have a tea party. I mean, in
Wow.
reflection, I'm like, wow, my Mimi is such a weird Midwestern girl. Like, what
But
a
that's
silly. But it was,
awesome.
I mean, it was so fun, but I'm like, the way that we even got into American Girls is just such a silly idea. Like, my family itself, other than my grandmother, just wouldn't have ever happened. Like, we wouldn't be like getting our dolls' hairs done.
Right. Yeah, you're not like,
But like,
yeah.
man, it was a sweet gift. And then we ended up extending the trip, so it became our first like family trip to New York, and we went for the whole weekend.
I will tell you, I used to work across the street from American Girl.
Oh my gosh!
It is insane, you guys.
I
Yeah.
mean, it was busting
I
out
bet.
with
Like
people.
the lines were like something you would see at like a theme park to like
Yeah.
just get in.
Wow.
And it was all of these, but there were all these young, beautiful little girls, and they were all like
They dress up like their dolls,
and they were
too, right?
respectful in line. Like it was just like a really sweet moment that they were gonna go have some like epic, with
their doll.
Right, I know it's cool.
It was so cool. I mean, deciding how I was gonna get my doll's hair done was so hard. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, it's
Wow.
so permanent. Like, oh my gosh, we're never gonna go here
It's
again.
never going to grow back
What
out.
was your
It
doll?
won't
Like
grow
her own
back
hair.
out. Yeah.
What was your doll's
mine
name?
off.
I had freaking, what's her name? Rebecca.
Oh, Rebecca. Yeah, we had Elizabeth in our
We
family,
also had like
and Molly.
Kaylee and Anna
Yeah.
or Annie. Like, and we still have them. I can go look them up.
Oh, you better keep them.
Yeah.
I know. Well, my Mimi was like, you hold on to those.
I'm telling you, eBay.
Absolutely.
You could make some
Really?
change. Just saying.
That's interesting. Although the other thing is,
Sure,
I
we can
really,
flip it at Moo Vintage too.
I really
Yeah.
pissed off my whole family because this also can tell you guys a little bit about how I was as a child. The moment we walked out of that store, maybe it was on the plane, I undid the hair completely.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! You're
Well,
like,
I wanted my turn to try. I saw them all doing such cool hairstyles. So
could you ever get it back to the hairstylist way?
no, she
really.
did I picked the hardest, coolest thing. I don't know what I was thinking.
Like a
trying to do
French braid or something.
Wow.
that. I mean, a French
God.
braid I could do. Davey.
I don't know. It's not easy. Not the fishtail kind.
That's hard.
I can also do a fishtail.
Can you really?
Wow.
So much
Girl, you
talent.
fancy.
What? No, it's not fancy. It's bored in class. You got someone sitting in front of you,
Do their hair.
and they love it. That's your new friend after a while. People love to sit in front of you when you do that.
Christina, what about
Yeah,
you?
no kidding. So I think the most special gift I ever had was my grandpa. He used to build things like just for fun, but he was a carpenter for fun, and he built me when I was like, I don't know, I was probably like 4 years old, 3 years old. The date's on it, whatever. But it was like a princess table and chairs, and they were all like beautiful wood,
I
like
love that.
handmade, and they had like carvings on them and
Love
stuff.
it.
And I still have like some of the pieces of all of that. So
that's
I
really
had that from
cool.
when I was like little, and there are pictures of me like little Christina and my big grandpa like sitting at this little tiny table in these little mini chairs, and it's like one of my favorite things ever.
Oh, I really love that
So,
story.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
really
What about
special. One year when I was working at Tiffany's, as you know, retail during this time
Crazy.
is so crazy, especially where I was. And my dad just got home from Iraq, and it was a random. He got to come home and to visit the family, and I found out like 2 days prior before he was actually going to arrive. And so I told my best friend at the time, and she rallied our circle of friends to all pitch in, and they got me like a 48-hour plane ticket to go home and see my dad. And he was on tour for a couple
I
years,
love
so I
that.
haven't seen him. And just to like tackle him, oh, sorry,
I
miss
love
my dad.
that.
Amazing dude, amazing dude.
Awesome.
I love that.
So yeah, that was one of the last times I had with my dad, and my friends gave that to me. So
I
yeah,
love
beautiful
that.
So
story.
sweet.
Love my dad. All right, and I love this answer key because we're gonna find out who is right, who is wrong on this. Some of you guys took some really good risks, I will say.
Oh my God, that's me. It's gotta be me.
Like this first one, Melanie, you are correct. It was Dennis Rodman.
Okay.
See,
Shoot, it's
I
not
really
me.
should have went.
I thought
really-
it was going to be Tom Cruise.
I know, it seems
had a
like
feeling.
something random, but I think
Stupid that
Tom
he would
only
do.
gives a coconut cake. I don't know if you heard this story.
Oh, yeah, he sends it to everybody.
Apparently, it's supposed to be amazing, though. It's like this
No.
crazy.
The
I love
Dolly
a. do you
Parton-
like
I'll eat it.
I love a
I'll eat
coconut.
that
The
cake.
Dolly Parton coconut cake in the box mix, gotta try it.
For real?
175%.
Oh, I'm
I
doing
love
that.
that Pepperidge Farm frozen one because
That
my
is
mom
good.
used to eat that
That
one
is
all the
so
time.
good.
You got to do the Dolly Parton make it. I'm
that
going to make
one?
it for us.
Yeah.
Some
and bring
people
it in.
don't like coconut because the texture. Are
I
you
love
feeling
it.
that?
I love coconut, but I've never heard of a coconut cake.
Oh, girlfriend,
It's a
it
big
is-
Southern
What?
thing.
Let us premiere this for you.
What I've had, so I'm
Wow.
wondering how similar it is to this. But my family's always made like Southern macaroons.
Yeah.
Not macarons.
True, true.
macaroons.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? Like it's coconut and condensed milk. Is it anything like that?
No.
Like, what are we talking about here? Is it
no.
salty?
It's like, no, it's like, there's
Vanilla
like a layer
cake.
of cake, and then in the middle you put like the coconut with the icing, and then it's usually 2 layers.
We're gonna get one for you. Try.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go to
make
creme.
one.
Let's go to creme de la
Creme de la
coco.
coco.
That would be
Ooh,
amazing.
I bet they have
Their
an
strawberry
amazing
shortcake
I
is
think
very
that would be
good.
so cool to see
All
the
right.
reaction. All right, next up, you guys are all correct. It is true. Pet rock. Yes, yes, yes. Circle it
Pet
gets a square.
rock. It reminds me of the log. Remember the log
Yeah.
on Ren and Stimpy or something?
Right.
Yeah.
It does.
Same
That is
thing.
funny. Next up, only Christina is correct on this one. It was
Yay.
Wyoming.
Okay. Where the
the-
buffaloes roam.
Yeah. Next up, and Christina is correct again. It was false.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
there
False.
was no hug me cactus.
Hug me cactus. I saw a T-shirt once.
Oh, jeez.
Next up, everybody is correct though. It was B, Kentucky Fried Chicken. They do chicken right.
Welcome.
Dynamite. Next up, you guys are all correct. It is true.
Of course.
Diamond encrusted Furby. Very nice. Must have been Kanye.
Yeah.
Next up, number 7. Christina is correct again. It's
What?
C.
Yodeling pickle.
Go, Christina.
That was a
That
guess.
was
I love
great.
It.
Great job yodeling.
You're killing this
I need to
quiz.
find that yodeling
winning.
pickle. I need one.
You're winning at life.
Oh my god.
Next up, it is true. So everybody is correct except Addie.
Guys, I don't think I've gotten a single one.
Who is
correct.
selling snow? That's crazy. It was Oprah.
Yeah.
It was Oprah. Correct there. Addie
Dang, I
again
am
wrong.
killing it, guys.
You really
You're doing
are.
great.
I think
You got
I'm
like 100.
100%.
I
And
didn't though.
Again, Addie incorrect on this last one. It's true. Oh my
wow,
goodness.
I got 9.
You did great.
Christina, that is like the best score in the
That's
history.
the best I've ever done.
That's the best in the history of the
guys, I got an
Thunderdomes.
A today.
That is awesome.
got an A.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's the first time ever.
fantastic.
And let's go to
Okay,
Cappy
I
Bar
needed
Cafe
that.
to celebrate. They have a holiday thing right now.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Do it.
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
Gets to Rome.
What?
It's part of the Capybara commercial. All right, let's get into Christmas fails. I'm very pumped about this one. How about this first meme today? Gift I received wrapped in such a way that it appears that Linus and Patty are getting it on.
Or that their eyes are bleeding in the
Did
left
they do
side.
this on purpose?
Yes.
Someone's a silly goose.
Somebody got that on the
and
right.
then she's got her hands over her
Oh,
eyes.
I thought it was like, oh, it's her hand.
Yeah,
I'm
those,
like,
those are little mittens
I said,
over
why
her
are her
eyes.
eyes
Like,
bleeding?
oh, I can't look.
That was on purpose. That's hilarious.
How do you even do that on purpose?
You got
That's
a lot of time.
skill.
That's a lot of skill.
Wow.
These designers, they're cracking up. Somewhere.
Speaking of skill, this next one, when the Christmas
God.
card photo shoot with the sheep goes wrong.
That's me.
Ooh, yeah.
That's what happens to me.
yeah, she got knocked over.
I don't even see a world where that ended cute. You know, like even
No.
if you were on the goats, I don't know.
I don't think. Well, maybe they're not very push. Well, they can be pushy.
I don't know.
How about this
Oh.
one? Merry Christmas with the slide. It looks like the kids.
Why is it coming out of his poop?
It's cocky
no.
with the crib. That was not good placement there.
That's a terrifying looking Santa.
Please
too.
note to self: this
Weird.
was not made by Maritime Creative. This was not made by Maritime
Although, and
Creative.
if it were, it would have been for a funny joke.
It would have been on purpose and intentional, yeah. Next up, when you have your kid paint wrapping paper, but it looks like you murdered
It's
the
a murder
UPS
scene.
guy. Wow,
Oh,
right?
Why did they,
Whoa.
don't use red?
You don't use red. That's
no.
just.
That's now the FBI's at your door.
yeah, this is not something that
Man,
Trey
we need to talk to you.
and Peggy Rose are going to be doing anytime soon, not painting packages. How about the reindeer? Sure don't like got some rosy cheeks
What's
here.
wrong with them?
This is the. It's, if you look closely, it's actually reindeer.
Oh gosh.
Is this right?
What are we? Oh, we're on a different one. Sorry. Which one is that one? I can't even see. Where are we? Sorry, I just lost my flow. Is that right? You see reindeer in that picture?
I can't see.
Sorry, Sonny's. 1 second.
Oh yeah, those are
Okay,
reindeer.
okay, good.
But they look like butts.
I just couldn't see
Yeah.
your
Oh,
computer.
okay, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
No worries. Next
Working
up,
on that.
this isn't this called arson? This is 1344
For Christmas.
for Christmas. Yeah.
in case you need those gas
In case
tanks.
you need those gas cans. This is very good for a hurricane supply.
Yes.
Stocking
That's
up.
actually a really good price for those. It's really strange that I know that.
That's a really good price, right?
yeah.
Usually in the 25
Yeah, I was
area.
gonna say I think
yeah.
I spent 25 for like each one of my cans.
Next up, my cousin got the drone of her dreams for Christmas.
Oh, it's in her hair. Shit.
Oh.
That mom is
Sucks.
pissed.
What do you have to cut your kid's
Yeah,
hair
you
out
gotta
of
cut
this?
the
Shave
hair.
her head.
Jeez.
Shave it off.
Well, you
I'm
can.
kidding.
That,
really-
well, you know what?
you
She'll
can do,
learn.
And Sinead O'Connor
You guys,
appreciation.
this has totally happened to me more than once when I was a kid.
So what happened? Did they have to cut your head out?
No, we just pulled out the fan or whatever the fan
Oh, and
was.
you didn't have to cut your hair?
Actually, one of the times we did have to cut some of my hair, but it was under enough that it didn't matter. I do remember that
They were just like, tuck it back.
Yikes.
coming back to me.
Tuck it back. Next up, brother and his boyfriend. Merry Christmas to my wonder brother and boyfriend.
Oh gosh.
wow.
That's so funny.
That's interesting, right?
Huh.
Wow,
Well,
a
they-
twofer.
Try
Nice.
to be inclusive.
Maybe it's like the
To her
reverse of
brother
the
and her
Reddit report
brother's
from
boyfriend.
yesterday. Yeah.
They're including.
And this next one used chocolate bells instead of the Hershey's Kisses, and now it just looks like chocolate nipples. Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
that's a
right?
bad idea.
Yeah, that did not
That looks
work.
like a good time.
That did not
That's a
work out
bad
well.
idea.
And then finally today, not only did Grandpa already have the shirt, he was
He's
wearing
wearing
it
it.
when he unwrapped
Ha! That's awesome.
That's
it.
hilarious.
I
Standard
love
classic
it. And
shirt.
he's so happy.
Just
Yes.
like when we get so happy when we go to Ben and Jerry's.
I need 10 of
Oh,
these
I
shirts.
want that.
That's really cute, though.
All right, Sonnies, let's be real. Some people chase sunsets, but the rest of us, we chase scoops. And nobody, I mean nobody, serves up good vibes like Ben & Jerry's St. Augustine on St. George Street. Here's the scoop within the scoop. Their catering team is legendary. They roll up cooler first and sprinkle happiness on everything. Weddings, birthdays, block parties, you name it. They don't just serve ice cream, they serve moments you'll never forget. So grab your people, grab your spoons, and head to Ben & Jerry's St. Augustine.
All right, let's get into the TLDR with Addie's Reddit Rundown Report.
Let's do it. Okay, so today's subreddit comes from. Well, actually, I don't know where it comes from.
Oh, it comes from Reddit.
Just NOMIL.
The hell's that mean?
Just no mother-in-law. Just
Yeah, I don't know what the NO means, but mother-in-law for sure. Anyways,
Not on my insurance list.
Your
Okay,
mother-in-law,
all right,
not
all
on your
right, I
insurance
like
list.
that. Okay, anyway, the TLDR is future mother-in-law called the police on me and now wants to act like nothing happened.
Okay.
I need more. Need more.
First time poster, long time lurker, also on mobile, so apologize if it's formatted funny. Anyway, so this actually happened a week before Christmas. My boyfriend and I were coming back from his company Christmas party, and on the drive home, we end up getting in a bit of an argument. I don't even remember what the fight was about. My significant other was drunk. When we get home, I head straight to the nursery to do a quick nightly feeding and get baby back to bed. Significant other is upset because I'm not listening to him, which was somewhat true because I was very tired. I guess at some point, he calls my future mother-in-law and asks her to pick him up because he wants to leave, but doesn't want to drive since he's been drinking. At this time, I come out of the nursery and we talk about what's bothering him. We talk, he calms down, and we go to bed, forgetting that he called the future mother-in-law. I wake up to crazy banging on my door. I open it, and there she is, my future father-in-law and future sister-in-law with her. Mind you, I had no idea my significant other had called her and why she was even there. So my future mother-in-law says, "We called the police." Me, half asleep. What? Future mother-in-law, "We called the police. Why didn't you answer the door? I've been calling my son and he's not answering. What are you doing to him?" Me, "What are you talking about?" Her, son's name we don't know, so it just says son.
Yeah.
Son called me and told me he needed me to save him from you. Significant other comes out at this point. He says, "Oh shit, I forgot I called you. Everything's fine. Sorry for calling late. I was just upset, but everything's fine now. I forgot to tell you not to come. Sorry." Future mother-in-law, "You're not okay. You're only saying that because she's making you. You're brainwashed, son. I don't know why you don't see it. Let me help you. That's why you called. I can help you." The future father-in-law, "It's okay. It's okay. We called the police. They'll take care of this. It's all over for you now, sunflower doll."
What?
Which is like, is that your nickname for this girl? Okay. At this point, I'm very confused because I have no idea what the F is happening. But for some reason,
Right? I don't think
they're-
any of us do.
Right? For some reason, they're convinced I was holding their son hostage. I know they've never liked me, but that's just ridiculous. The conversation is as followed. Me, "You called the police for what?" Future mother-in-law, because we don't know what you're doing. Where's baby? The baby. I need to see him and make sure he's safe. Me, "Baby is fine. He's sleeping." Future mother-in-law, "I don't know that." She shoves me out of the doorway and makes her way past the living room and into my nursery. I am beyond pissed at this point.
Wow.
I tell her she needs to get out of my home and that she's not welcome. All the while, her husband and daughter are freaking and screaming, "OMG, she just wants to see the baby." Eventually, the police show up, and boy, were they upset at my future mother-in-law for wasting their time. And let me tell you, she and her goon of a husband were trying hard to make me look bad. She even brought up my baby at some point and asked if they should be involving CPS because they're always fighting.
Whoa.
It's not a good environment for the baby. I'm glad they didn't buy her story. The best part is she thinks she can pull a stunt like this, then everything just go back to normal. Newsflash, crazy. It can't and won't. I told significant other and his whole family that they had to sit down and apologize to me for that night. Then maybe, just maybe, they can watch baby again from time to time. Well, of course, they flat out refused. To quote my future mother-in-law, apologize to her? Tell her not to hold her breath. So, true to my word, she wasn't allowed around our child. Christmas rolled around and she was blowing up my significant other's phone.
True.
My future mother-in-law, "This isn't fair to us. I should be able to see my grandchild and my significant other. And you can. You just need to apologize to her." And then she says, "Apparently, for what? I did nothing wrong." Well, a week or two ago, we went to future mother-in-law's so that she can give me the apology that I deserve. But guess what? I don't get one. Future father-in-law gave me some half-ass weird apology. And he said, "Hey, I'm sorry about what happened, but we do everything for baby, and you actually owe us an apology for the way that you acted. It wasn't just us." Ha ha ha, are you kidding me? These people are crazy. Which brings me to today. My future mother-in-law wants to take my son to the zoo for the first time. She says she needs to be the one to take him so that she can bond with him. And if I want, I can come too, but she needs to experience the first with him. I told my significant other to tell her it's not happening. She needs to apologize for that night when she called the cops, and then maybe she can be a babysitter again. Maybe. I think she's under the impression if enough time passes, I'll let it go. Nope. Sorry. Any advice on how to handle these crazy people would be greatly appreciated. There's a lot of conversation that I left out because it's a lot to type, but it was mainly just them belittling me and saying how horrible of a mother and person that I am. Edit, it seems like a lot of people wish to comment on my significant other's behavior that night, so I'll cross-post
Yeah, I was about to.
to this page. Of course, I was incredibly mad at him and he apologized profusely and said it would never happen again. I still don't know why he decided that this was a good idea. I'm sorry I didn't reply to a lot of okay, that part doesn't matter. Anyways, any advice for her on how she should handle this
So-
crazy situation?
I mean, I really was going to go to the significant other's
I mean,
participation
you still can, honestly. Yeah.
in this story, just because it was, God, really? He called his mom, and then the mom went berserko. But it sounds like she was berserko even before this, though, too, right?
Yeah,
Must have
like,
been.
and it's obvious that like drinking was involved. Like, you know, it was one of those stupid nights where he like got drunk and then got mad and then called his mom. But it's like that doesn't make it okay. But it's like, gosh, that
He
especially
kind of needs the
he
responsibility
own
to
that.
clear this up.
Yeah,
Wait, but I don't know how he's going to do it, but that's the responsibility that he gave himself in the situation.
totally.
I think there's conversations he's having with his family about her that are prompting or lighting the fire of these reactions.
There it is.
Because
There
the
it
way
is.
that
I
they called
agree.
the cops right away and they showed up and the way that the whole family is kind of against her makes no sense.
Character assassination.
Clearly, when he came out of the room, he's like, "Oh, I forgot I did that. Like, I'm wasted." Like, that's not a normal reaction for people just to show up and call the cops. So I think there's a whole dynamic here that she's not willing to admit.
Uh-huh.
Also, too, if you're so quick to point out they're crazy, they're da-da-da-da-da, yes, they are like a little erratic, but like we don't know the other side of the story.
Who was
too.
planting those seeds?
Correct. And then, like, I'm glad that he stuck up for her and he's like, well, you have to apologize. But that to me seems like he's playing both sides of the fence almost. So I just feel like there's a whole lot of other things going on out of her control. And I think the best thing for her is just stay away.
He opened the door. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there is definitely more to this story.
People don't just flip out for no reason.
No, I mean, and it's
sometimes
not
they
like
do.
it's not like they clearly called the police because they thought there might be a danger.
Correct.
Like even if they're totally off their rockers, they were still fearful that there was something dangerous happening.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what is it that they know about her? What kind of behaviors has she exhibited in the past?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, clearly she's willing to hold her kid over their head and be like, "Oh, you can't visit my kid until you give me an apology."
Yeah.
And I think that that's shitty parenting.
I think that's wrong.
I mean, if you're worried about your child's safety, that's one
different.
thing,
Yeah,
but
the
that's
fact
not what's
that she
going on
just
here.
take-
Everybody
apology
bow
and
down
that's
to me
all
and
it
give me an
takes is
apology.
weird.
So
Like,
there's something
build a bridge, get
more
over it, girl.
happening, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying that those people aren't nuts too, but
There's a reason.
it kind of
That's
sounds
a
to me
good
like they're
point.
all fucking crazy.
It's a good point. But also my thought is just to explore it. Since you're right, we don't have enough information. But just
Yeah.
to explore it, like on the flip side, I mean, have you guys ever met the, opportunists like this, like the father and mother-in-law, where they might, get a call that lets them feel like, oh, I'm going to call the police right
Yeah.
away. The second I can get a report on somebody, I can start calling CPS. As soon as that police report's finalized, I can start taking action.
Right.
Oh, that's
Direct
true
report.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
So-
there's parents out there that don't love the spouse of their kid, and maybe this was something that they were waiting for, like snakes in the grass, of like just to jump out.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go back to mothers and sons. It's a very interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
It is.
It is. It is.
Very strange.
And also, the other reason I said that is because I think maybe if it were this flip side that I just mentioned, it might make a little more sense why she's being the way she is about her kid. Maybe just a little, but
Yeah.
I still think it's shitty parenting.
Yeah, it's-
I still
Yeah.
All the way
Yeah.
around, yeah.
Yeah. Any
There's
updates?
something.
Nope, no updates.
Oh, my
this one's just
God.
a neat advice, but there's this interesting comment that I kind of want to read.
Okay.
Someone commented, I'm going to defend your significant other a bit, but realize that this comment depends on some assumptions, so use your experience, not mine. He was drunk and upset. Instead of staying and fighting, his instinct was to get some space and, in the best interpretation, let his emotions calm down before he escalated the fight. Worst case, just wanted to get away from you, briefly. He was responsible enough not to want to drive drunk. Presuming there aren't other factors, none of that is that bad. At worst, having a frank conversation about techniques to deal with being upset with each other would deal with it. If he actively complained about you to his mother, well, but even then, venting venting to someone can be a good way to get over your emotions and move on. So it's not bad. A red flag, though, to do it once. That guy did not word his comment very well.
At the very end, he fell off.
He got
Must have had-
crazy there. Sorry.
It was
guys.
good in the beginning.
But yeah,
It was like,
I had to read that because I'm like, okay, defend this. Okay.
I mean, he had to call his mom. He couldn't call Tommy Knuckles. I mean, like, why did he call mommy? Like, really?
It sounds to me like he's been talking to
mama's
her
boy.
about
That's
things
what I'm
going
saying.
on, and that's why she's so
Conspiring.
crazy.
But can I
Yeah,
tell you
you're right
something
about
that really
that, yeah.
aggravates me? And I don't know if it's as I get older or when it becomes a crutch when people are like, oh, I was drunk. I'm kind of sick of that excuse.
Yeah, I'm over
it's
it.
really
Like
not
at
an
the end of the day,
excuse.
you were drunk. Okay, great. But every time you F up, like, oh, I was drunk. Like,
No.
I'm just sick of that
Yeah.
as an excuse.
Yeah, you still
Yeah.
have to own yourself and your actions.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I think he's having a conversation with his
I
family.
do too. I wouldn't trust him further than I can throw him on that one.
Nope.
Yep. Yeah, but one thing I can trust is a good old panache appointment.
Yes.
Every guest, every time since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo.
What this sunny mug. What a beautiful mug for
It'd
the
be a
holiday
great
time.
gift.
Yeah. So as a gift of these news stories that you sent us today, 3 of these beautiful articles in which we are going to be the judge and the jury to say, is this newsworthy or is this just not? All right, this first one, go ahead and blow off dust off that old stack of CDs sitting in the closet or actually your friend's house after you left on a bus trip. Because
That's me. Gave him to Davey.
guess what? They might actually be worth some money, honey.
Okay.
Some of those random albums we bought in high school, some of those burnt out era impulse buys, turns out collectors are now obsessed with rare CDs. We're talking forgotten artists, limited pressings, bonus tracks that don't even exist on streaming. Suddenly, those why don't I still have those discs could be the hidden treasure of your holiday season. Moral of the story, before you go anything to donate, check the value. Your cringe album phase might actually pay your power bill this month.
And if you grew up in the 90s, I'm pretty sure you still owe Columbia House a penny.
Oh my God.
Do you remember the commercial? You'd wake up in the middle of the night, then commercial.
Yeah.
And for 1 cent. So here we go.
It was
So,
not me.
Collectors back in the day, their CDs were their everything. Limited edition, out of print albums, early pressings. Inside the CD, when you open the case, there you unfold the thing. It's like
Yeah.
it's all the words and all the lyrics to all the songs. That's how we
It
looked
was
it
the
up.
best.
Or indie artists that blew up later,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
there could be something too.
Yeah. But you know what I think? I think first of all, CDs are underrated, and then you scratch it, you put the toothpaste on it. Also, more dangerous than
Wait,
texting.
back that up. You put toothpaste on your
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
scratch?
to
Yeah,
keep the
you do.
scratches.
I never did
when
that.
To this
A
day.
thin layer like
Huh,
this.
I never knew.
But back in the day, way more dangerous than texting and driving was the CD book, driving with it, and you're flipping through
Shakong,
the CDs.
shakong, shakong,
Steering
shakong.
with your knee. That was more
Well,
dangerous.
yours were all alphabetically ordered, right?
Good
Were
job,
they?
girl.
Because you have my book of them
Yeah.
now. Now I'm like,
It
what was in there?
It was all organized.
Now
No,
you want
I'll
them
show you
back.
tonight. No, I've got them. They're
Yeah.
all safety.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would have them in the visor. I
Yeah.
had them like,
The worst
book-
is the visor.
Oh, the
when
visors,
The
yeah.
elastic would stretch out. You'd flip your visor out like,
Yeah.
like your
They
face
just fall
sliced
out
by CDs.
Or they'd fly out the window. Like
Yeah.
you'd open your window and do the thing, and they'd
Yep.
like just like fly out the yeah.
Oh my god!
Totally.
Yeah, so
I mean, before CDs were
tapes.
tapes.
Uh-huh.
And before that was 8 tracks.
And records. No, we had record. Oh, but not in the car.
Yeah.
No, but records,
have
though,
records in
honestly,
the-
that was it.
Yeah.
What was that, 80s records?
Yeah, because I mean, I had a record player when I was a kid.
Yeah,
you know.
that is my favorite thing to collect is vinyl.
We got my
I
mom
have-
a Bluetooth one for Mother's
Incredible.
Day,
Oh,
so she could
cool.
play her vinyls.
Yeah,
that's cute.
I love. I play vinyl every day. I,
I
love
do
it.
too. I have mine in
Yeah.
my kitchen.
That's
I
right.
put it on and I.
It's the
cook.
first thing I do when I get home. I just hit play, go, and
Yeah.
then it just plays a record. I love it.
Yeah.
Think about all of the things that we've had to like just to listen to music in our generation. Like all the ways that we've had to like, okay, here's my old collection. Doesn't matter anymore. Let's move on to
Yeah.
CDs. Okay, doesn't
Oh my
matter.
gosh.
Let's move on to MP3s.
Right.
Okay, doesn't
That's
matter.
so true.
Streaming now.
Well, now like MP3s, they won't even allow you to play your old MP3s. They have to be an MP4. Like it's all like different file basings.
Well, also, do you guys
crazy.
remember when Apple Music started in the first place and took over as a thing?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
before
it was like a year and a half ago. Feels like.
It does.
It's like-
Yeah.
So before it, we all, of course, like stored all of our music. Like me and my family were big on burning CDs,
Yeah.
on just having our own
I was
music.
huge
like,
LimeWire hoe. Like I
Yeah.
love that.
I loved
and so we had so
LimeWire.
much music, and a lot of it was from family and friends. It was their music, and we rocked out to it all the time. And so when Apple Music started, they literally wiped anything you had already, and I'm sure you guys remember this, was like wiped from your iTunes account.
Yes, ma'am.
Any original content, that was one of the worst things that ever happened. I remember it was so sad for our whole family. We had family members that had passed away, and that was where we had, to our understanding, that's where you store files.
Yep.
Before it turned into Apple Music, it was also just holding our music
Yeah.
file. So like
So, yeah.
when that happened and it wiped all of this music, oh my gosh, it was so terrible.
So I was dating a smarty pants mechanical engineer from University of Michigan, and he told me to not do the update on the Apple Music. So I literally have this old school Mac computer still in existence, and I still have everything there, but it's all grainy. It doesn't sound clear.
Yeah,
but it
that's fun,
still
though.
have a lot of those like old files
Oh, wow.
because everyone's was getting
Yeah.
deleted, like she was saying. So like we still have that. I'll have to show
That's
you guys.
great.
Oh, I
Yeah.
bet you got some good stuff
I
in
do.
there.
I have such great Courtney Love, like live,
What?
like such Fiona Apple, like
my God.
incredible.
Oh my God, I
Yeah,
wanna know
it's
about
the
those
live
things.
for me that are
Yeah.
just so amazing. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, what a nostalgic article. This is such a
Yeah.
thing. Like CDs are definitely making a huge comeback. Tapes are making a comeback too.
Yep.
I see that on a lot of mainstream artists that they'll be selling them in their merch stores.
I mean, I see Flagler students walking down the street with a
Yeah.
Walkman, literally,
Yeah.
listening to CDs.
Oh, that's so funny.
Walking
It's
It's funny,
around
they call it
downtown.
retro. We called it how we listen to
I mean,
music.
that was like the cool in thing. Like
Yeah.
if you had one of those, like, I mean,
With
like
the
all the
big
skater
foam
kids had
headphones.
them like hanging off
Yeah.
of there. Yeah.
So what is this like when you're seeing the Flagler kids walk around with the what is the like is it a nostalgic thing for them to have this kind of like CD players
Well,
or
like, you
what's
go-
the vibe?
I think it all starts with, at least for me, even how I got into records, I think it's also very similar. It starts when you get into thrifting and you get into like looking at all these things.
Mm-hmm.
And then in general, or you go to these music stores, but either way, you like see it and you want to hear what's in it.
Yeah.
And then the first question is, how do I hear what's in this?
Right.
Especially when you don't have all the history of like knowing all that and experiencing all of the ways that you would
So
play
you
a
don't
CD.
get that digitally like on Spotify. I mean that this is a whole different experience.
Yeah, and sometimes you can't. Like, I mean, it is a whole different experience. There's CDs that don't even exist anymore. Taylor Swift's album, you might know this, changed,
Yeah.
and you cannot hear it the way it used to be unless you have the CD when it was made
Back
before.
then, yep, you are right.
And so that's still true.
It's true.
Yeah, little nuances like that will change
Yeah.
things up, especially when now in digital world you have to do when they re-release songs, they'll like re-digitalize them
Yeah.
to make them more modern, so they will sound clearer and things. I really love that old, authentic, like
Yep.
that gritty, that grain in the, especially vinyl. Oh my God, a vinyl experience is like none other. I will always say that.
I literally discovered Sade, and this is so lame, but I discovered
Sade.
her in downtown St. Augustine. I was in a parking lot, a Spicy's parking lot,
Okay,
Spicy
okay,
Tea parking
okay.
lot, and I saw a CD on the ground. I'm like, what the heck is this doing here? Didn't know how to play it. Spent a while figuring out how anyone that I knew that could play a CD. It ended up being like in the car. We just never used it, but there was a CD thingy, so
Okay.
we like play it. And it was Sade. And I heard it. I was like, this is good.
Doesn't it slap? She's amazing. And she
amazing.
hasn't
She's a
aged a
queen.
bit. Just like Keith Michelle, like literally she is the fountain of youth. Like literally
I
amazing
still
lady.
love her, but I was like too young to discover her that moment
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
itself. But I'm glad it happened. You know.
Oh my
So,
God, I
CD
love that.
news.
I think it's news.
I think
I
it's
love
news.
talking about
I
this. So
think
yeah,
news.
I'm totally going news.
I
for
don't
me.
even remember the story. I
I
just
know, it's just like-
remember
it's
like
about
what we
CDs,
just
yeah.
talked about. So it's
that your
news.
CDs are
It's
worth
fine.
money.
Oh yeah.
All right,
All
so
right,
news.
so this one, the scariest airport. If you buy a ticket to Nepal, thinking that you're going on a peaceful hiking adventure, then suddenly your vacation starts by yeeting yourself on the runway carved into a side of a mountain. Welcome to Tenzing Hillary Airport, the world's scariest area's airport. The runway, shorter than a Publix parking lot. It's on the end of a mountain wall. The other end is a cliff that you don't want to drop off. If you undershot also by other special pilots are only special pilots are allowed to fly there, meaning if Spirit Airlines announces run, right?
No. So the runway is extremely short, less than 2,000 square feet, leaving zero room for landing mistakes. High altitude plane makes plane engines work harder and wind generates less lift. Surrounded by steep mountains, no easy way to go around if landing doesn't go perfectly. Pilots must be specifically trained and certified to land here. Even seasoned pilots describe takeoffs and landing as adrenaline sports.
First off, I
Wow.
would love to go to Nepal.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
I would love to go see
Absolutely.
Nepal, but this is crazy.
This is crazy.
I might have to be like close my eyes on this moment.
What's crazy is in the technology area and all this stuff we live in, there's still like airports that are like this. Like they're not changing it.
Yeah,
It
why
is-
didn't they make advancements here?
they haven't?
How are they going
don't
to? They
have
probably
us.
can't.
Probably
like this
can't.
is just, they're in the mountains.
The-
like,
yeah.
It's like
you
that's
know?
it.
The
This is
land.
this is the,
The
best.
land.
It's the land.
The land.
I think it's news because it's like some places just have never been touched by it, all the stuff that we have going on.
I mean,
So-
if you're a thrill seeker, this is news.
Yeah, I think it's news.
I don't know what the news is here, other than it's actual
Scary
facts.
airport.
Yeah,
It's a
I don't
fact,
know.
man.
What are you guys saying?
I think it's a fun fact.
I think
Fun
it's a fun
fact.
fact too. I wouldn't say news. I mean, I've been to some sketchy airports.
Me too. God
and some
bless.
sketchy landing
Yes.
situations, but
True story.
Speaking of sketchy,
God.
this dude, he was shackled and decided to swim around Manhattan for a world record breaking.
It's not David Rush.
29 miles around
It's not David Rush.
Manhattan Island in handcuffs. I can barely walk to my mailbox in flip-flops, no joke. And yet this man is making a full aquatic marathon with 0 arms. Talk about currents, boats, cold water, all the things. He decides to swim over, record set. You're welcome. It's giving Houdini and Aquaman and a baby.
This man is an experienced endurance swimmer. He walked away from swimming for years, then he returned with major passion. He swam entirely, powered by his legs.
Return with such passion to shackle my
because
hands.
His arms were locked. Conditions were unpredictable, you guys. Tides, currents, and boat traffic required professional
But
escort
is he
crews.
doing it for charity or is he just doing it for the world record?
Just doing it for the world record, guys. Just doing it.
I feel like that's a question we only ask because we're so used to David Rush doing everything.
Like something for something. And this is
No,
just
he has
for...
no STEM involved in this one, baby.
Oh, I'm saying not
I just want
news.
to picture him like trying to swim.
Well, and he's like
Yeah.
hopping around.
Right, right, right.
Like a real life merman.
That's hilarious.
Merman.
merman.
Oh my god, I love it.
I think it's nutso.
Yeah, I
don't
think it's not
I just
so
thought
news.
the story was funny.
Not so news for sure. Oh my
Hilarious.
goodness.
Did he succeed? It says.
Yeah, he
He
made
did.
it.
I want to know why. Yeah, I just want to
He
know.
just wanted it.
He
He
just
wanted a
wanted-
world record, I guess.
And also, where does the idea come from? Was he like, well, in case I go to jail on an island?
He's like, nobody's
I don't
done
know,
it.
like,
Let
where
me
do
do
you-
this.
Island of Dr.
He
Moreau.
used to be a professional swimmer, so it was just like, okay, well, I bet I can
Let
do
me
that
do it without arms.
Look, Ma, no hands.
Watch
I
me
mean,
do it with
Oh,
no
yeah, that's it.
hands.
Right?
Yeah, that's it.
Look what I can do. All right. Let's get
Silly.
over to bin 39.
yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, smash, Mary, ghost. Let me make my letters.
39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You gotta check them out. Bin 39.
All right. Let's get into Smash, Mary, Ghost. Who's on the menu?
Okay, so today's theme. Somewhere between seasonal depression and aggressive caroling, we find today's emotional support trio. And you talked about them in the morning show. I was like, oh, that's perfect.
Oh.
Frosty the Snowman,
Oh, my.
the Grinch, and Scrooge.
Ooh.
Ebenezer.
Like
Scrooge.
pre-change or like after the change.
We'll see.
I guess you
Okay.
can make it however
I'm
you
thinking
want.
it's pre-change.
Probably pre.
Yeah, because I think that he may have changed for temporarily. You know how they
might be
get
able
and they
to-
go
Yeah,
right back.
Oh my god, isn't that the truth?
Just one Christmas. Someone should make like
Just to rope you
Scrooge
in.
2. He's
Yeah,
back. Or
yeah.
So Frosty, let's talk about Frosty. We talked about this morning. literal pile of snow turned children messiah after a rogue hat top brought him to life. It was debuted in 1950, the song by Gina Autry, riding the coattails of Rudolph's musical fame, as we talked about, immortalized in the 1969 Rankin/Bass TV special where he dies or melts in front of children. And we were just fine with that.
Yeah, no big deal. NBD. People die.
His catchphrase is "Happy Birthday"
That's right.
every time he comes to life, which is really, honestly, deeply unsettling. You know why? are you
No,
saying
it's his
happy
birthday. He
birthday?
came back to life each time. It's his birthday.
But like, it's
like the
crazy
resurrection.
The way he says it, I don't know.
He's like Jesus. Guys, is that what's going on?
Yeah.
He just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
So
He
Frosty
Either
is
that or
Jesus,
a
guys.
virus.
I knew it now. Walk on water.
He's like the virus.
Again. He is.
Wow.
Oh, it's all making sense.
That's amazing, Christina. Not just a hat rack.
Saying.
He also technically has no internal organs
Oh.
or sense of self.
Oh,
Yet
am I-
somehow more emotionally available than most men on dating
Oh
apps.
my
mean-
God, that's the truth.
At least his farts won't smell.
I mean, you could put a. Yeah. Anyway,
Saying.
I had then the Grinch.
Okay.
The hairy green recluse with a heart condition and a vendetta against joy, especially the musical kind. Two of you have joined the name, so that's weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, first appeared in Dr. Seuss's 1957 book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and has been reinvented more than the Spider-Man. Jim Carrey's 2000 version required 4 hours of makeup per day and one CIA torture expert to help him sit through it.
He just,
It owns one of the most iconic glow-ups in fiction, from
Yeah.
sociopathic loner to small-town hero with a 3 times heart enlargement.
Cindy who?
Have you guys seen the SNL skit where the Grinch is like in a threesome with the parents?
Yes.
No.
It is so
The
funny.
Grinch like comes downstairs
We
and the kid's
have
like,
to
"Why is the
find
Grinch
that.
here?" Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
so
God,
funny. And they're
that
like,
is-
"Nothing, kids. Don't worry about why the Grinch is here." And the Grinch is like, "Last night was
That
fun." I mean,
is
it's
so
good.
funny. I have to find that.
that may have been the inspiration for today's pick.
that's good.
And then we have Scrooge, the Victorian miser, so allergic to joy that ghosts had to stage a full-blown intervention over Christmas. It was created by Charles Dickens in 1843's A Christmas Carol, which basically invented the modern Christmas redemption arc. Inspired countless adaptations from Alistair Sim to Bill Murray to Scrooge McDuck,
Oh, yeah.
who, let's be honest, nailed it. His name literally became a synonym for joyless, rich jerk, which is both iconic and devastating.
And real.
And real, so real. He has one of literature's fastest turnarounds from bah humbug to God bless us everyone in under 24 hours.
God's sakes.
Wow.
You know, I was just talking to someone about how sometimes men need a little training, and it's like that seems to be a pattern here. We got like, everyone has this ending
Yes.
where they're happier and better.
It's called bad. All right, Mel, what are you going to do?
So you could see I made
Me
a
too.
bunch
I'm
of changes.
going through it over here.
So
Yeah,
I'm
I
going to
know.
marry Frosty
Yep, good.
because I can't hurt his feelings because he has no internal organs, and then he'll melt and I can do what I want. And then
and
when
you
he
take
comes
the
back,
hat off, you put the hat on.
yeah, but then when he comes back to life, happy birthday, so we get to have a party.
Right. That's
Okay.
perfect.
So I'm gonna
Happy
ghost. I'm
birthday.
gonna ghost the Grinch because I can't do hairy people.
Oh.
I can't do hairy people. Scrooge, I'm gonna smash because I can tolerate him for a little bit. It would be funny because he's a little like grouchy pants, but that's only fun for a little while. So I'm smashing him
Yeah, there's nothing like a grouchy smashing.
for a little bit, and then it goes
I'm just
away.
saying it always has a little bit more passion
Smashing
in the.
is like ghosting squared.
Yeah, so that's why I'm going to smash the Grinch. Just
Okay.
because he's going to be so grouchy. It'll be such a passionate moment. And I'm going to ghost the Scrooge. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this is tough, but I'm gonna smash Frosty.
Okay.
You know, I kind of like the idea. I've never done this before of having like a holiday boyfriend, like someone who I just smash for that.
Summertime romance.
Just saying.
I've done that, yeah.
And so yeah, I'm just
Put
gonna
it out there like
Yeah. Well, and it's not gonna happen anyway. But,
You never know.
pretty much no.
That's hilarious.
So there's that, and then marry the Grinch because he's just so sarcastic, and he's just so funny.
You can handle
I mean,
that.
he would be fun. Like
Yeah.
he would do
Funny.
some wild shit,
Yeah.
you know. So I would
he's got
marry
a dog.
him, and I would go Scrooge because I just cannot stand
Yeah.
that
Rich
about
old
people.
men. Yeah,
I just
I'm over
can't
them.
stand
I'm over that too. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna have to. I mean, originally I was gonna ghost Frosty because like he's not even a thing. Like, what are you? You're snow. You can't. You don't have my back. You're not gonna show up for me. I mean, literally, like he's gonna melt.
Have you seen that carrot?
I mean, yeah.
You can make a salad.
You could do something with it.
I can buy a carrot at the grocery store. I'll tell you what.
Independent. That's her.
I think I'm gonna. I kind of want to marry Scrooge. Like, what if doesn't he? He's lonely. Like, maybe he's just rich and sad because he needs someone to spend his money for him.
He's gonna be so mean to you.
Mr.
think so?
Burns is all I'm thinking
Yeah,
of from
right. Like he's gonna
Simpsons.
be like
Yeah.
creepy and
Creepy,
smelly.
Like, you could hurt
smelly.
my
Think about how
feelings.
smelly he might be.
Ball mechs will be all over your pillows.
Ball
Yeah.
mechs. Oh my God.
Wrinkly
Okay,
balls.
crazy hot.
You're right.
Wrinkly
Thank
balls.
you. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Ghosting. I'm gonna marry the Grinch.
I think that's perfect. I think
Yeah.
that's a great answer. Sonny's, what are you going to do? Who are you going to smash? Who are you going to marry? Who are you going to ghost? You got to put that in comments right now. And that is a wrap on this terrific Tuesday. We had such an incredible shows today, especially our interview with the legendary Chief
Oh my
Jennifer
God, so
Michaud.
good this morning.
Yeah. What time are we going to be back tomorrow?
9 a.m., friends.
We got Renee in studio. Super excited. Hit that share button for us if you love us, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye, Sonnies.
Okay, I'm just going to wave at both cameras.
Waving at all.